everyone!
We love them cereals.
I'm a super cool surfer in my skin-tight suit, bobbing up and down with the tide. Sitting on my surfboard in the sparkling sea, waiting for a wave to ride. Not any old kind of wave, of course. It's got to be the right kind of wave. Not a tiddly, squiddly, teeny kind of weeny kind of wave. Not a frothing kind of splishing, splashing, splashing kind of wave. Not a huge, humongous, hateful kind of horrible kind of wave. But the right kind of wave. You know the kind I mean. I'm a seasick surfer in my skin-tight suit, bobbing up and down with the tide. Sitting on my surfboard in the swelling, swaying sea, waiting for a wave to ride. Not a tiddly, squiddly, teeny kind of weeny kind of wave. Not a frothing kind of splishing, splashing, splashing kind of wave. Not a huge, humongous, hateful kind of horrible kind of wave. But the right kind of wave. You know the kind I mean. I'm a shivering, shaking surfer in my skin-tight suit, bobbing up and down with the tide. Sitting on my surfboard in the shark-infested sea, waiting for a wave to ride.
Shark, come in!
Not a tiddly, squiddly, teeny kind of weeny kind of wave. Not a frothing kind of splishing, splashing, splashing kind of wave. Not a huge, humongous, hateful kind of horrible kind of wave. But the right kind of wave. You know the kind I mean. I'm a super cool surfer in my skin-tight suit, bobbing up and down with the tide. Standing on my surfboard in the sparkling sea, with the right kind of wave to ride. Not a tiddly, squiddly, teeny kind of weeny kind of wave. Not a frothing kind of splishing, splashing, splashing kind of wave. Not a huge, humongous, hateful kind of horrible kind of wave. But the right kind of wave. Now you know the kind I mean.
Well, so much for the right kind of wave. At least I've got the right kind of book. All about another super cool surfer called Mrs. Armitage and her dog Breakspear. The story's called Mrs. Armitage and the Big Wave.
Mrs. Armitage was on her way to the beach. She was wearing her surfing kit and she carried her surfboard under her arm. Breakspear, the dog, ran alongside. When they got to the beach, they walked across the sand and into the water.
What we have to do, Breakspear,
Said Mrs. Armitage.
is to swim out to sea and wait for a big wave.
But while they were waiting for the big wave, Mrs. Armitage could see that Breakspear's little legs were getting tired.
What we need here
Said Mrs. Armitage.
is something to keep a faithful dog afloat.
So she swam back and bought an inflatable desert island. When she got back, Breakspear climbed onto the desert island and they went on waiting for the big wave. They soon began to feel rather hungry, as you do at the seaside.
What we need here
Said Mrs. Armitage.
is a selection of light snacks to keep us going.
So she swam off and got a plastic duck and an empty box and tied them together with string and filled the box with tasty items. And they went on waiting for the big wave. After a while, a breeze sprang up and blew briskly along the shore.
This is delightful.
Said Mrs. Armitage.
But what we need here is something to show us wind force and direction.
And she swam off and came back with a windstocking and a line of bunting, and she fixed them so that they blew in the breeze. And Mrs. Armitage and Breakspear went on waiting for the big wave. A windsurfer passed them at high speed.
Hi there, gorgeous!
He shouted.
What we need here
Said Mrs. Armitage.
is something we can hail fellow sportsmen with.
And she swam off and came back with a red megaphone. She brought a motor horn as well. Then she gave a few shouts and hoots, and they went on waiting for the big wave. By now, all kinds of fish were popping their heads out of the water to find out what the fuss was about,
I hope there aren't any sharks.
said Mrs. Armitage, and she swam off and came back with a sturdy boat hook,
Now we can give a prod to any sharks that want to trouble us.
said Mrs. Armitage. And they went on waiting for the big wave. And then the big wave came. At the same moment, they noticed a little girl called Miranda, who had swum out too far and was in difficulties. Went Mrs. Armitage on the motor horn. She hooked up Miranda with the boat hook, and on they went. They did a California slither, a barley swerve, a Waikiki flip, and arrived on the beach just in front of Miranda's parents. They all went to the beach cafe to celebrate.
There's still time, Breakspear, for us to have another go.
Said Mrs. Armitage.
But what we really need is...
Well, what did Mrs. Armitage and Breakspear need?
Can you guess? It's something in this picture.
And off they go, surfing the big wave.
Here's another wave. It's washing in some slippery green seaweed. Look at these 2 letters in seaweed. Here's how you write them. Seaweed. And what colour is this sea? It's green. Green has the same 2 letters in the middle. Green. What have we here? A pair of feet. Write those 2 middle letters with us again. Feet.
do swim. When I'm on holiday, I go swimming in the sea. When I'm at home, I go to my local swimming baths. Like Jim here. You remember Jim? He's the one who ate all the jam at a birthday party and got into a terrible mess. Well, now he's having more problems at the swimming pool. The story's called You Can Swim, Jim.
Splash! Whoopee! Hey, look at me! I'm first one in. The water's fine. Sam, don't howl. You've lost your towel? Never mind. I'll lend you mine. Jilly says she's feeling chilly. Clive can dive. Look, there he goes. Come on in, Jim. You can swim, Jim. Take a jump and hold your nose. Look at Jeannie's wee bikini. That looks lovely. Is it new? Sore eyes, Doreen. That's the chlorine. Goggles are the thing for you. Clark has got a rubber shark. A birthday present from his gran. Don't look grim, Jim. You can swim, Jim. You can swim. You know you can. Kate does handstands underwater. Wow, that's great, Kate. We're impressed. Lola's lying on her lilo. Says she needs a little rest. Gail's pretending she's a whale. Watch her do a water spout. Come on in, Jim. You can swim, Jim. Come on in, don't hang about. Walt is swimming underwater. Says he is a submarine. What'd you say, Faye? Hip hooray! They're turning on the wave machine. This is what I call a giggle. Hold on tight now, everyone. Come on in, Jim. You can swim, Jim. Come on in, it's so much fun. Brad's gone mad. He's up the ladder. Now he's sliding down the chute. That was speedy, yes indeedy. Oop, shame about his bathing suit. Jim looks grumpy, gone all humpy. Says he doesn't want a dip. Going off to buy some biscuits. Mind it slippy. Jim, don't trip. Splash! He's fallen in the water. What a great catastrophe. Jim's in trouble. Lots of bubbles. Where's he gone? Oh, dearie me. Up he bobs. And look, he's smiling. Hey there, you lot. Watch him go. You can swim, Jim. You can swim, Jim. You can swim. I told you so.
Well done, Jim. He can swim. I'll bet he can't surf, though.